Yeah, just gonna do my daily update. It is Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas Eve, everybody that watches. Thank you for watching and all the nice comments and helpful comments and everything. Still, still hopeful. My uncle seems like he's gonna be able to help me, so I can stay at least one more month before just to the winds. Today I did a thing. It's for a position called a search quality evaluator. It's a remote job that you do over the internet. Seemed like the pay was decent up to, it's part time, up to 29 hours a week. The problem is that it seems to be dependent on what they need done at any given time, so there's no guarantee of how many hours you might actually get. It could be enough, it'd be enough for a side income, but probably not enough to cover bills if I couldn't get like the full part-time amount of up to 29 hours. I forget exactly how much the hourly rate was, but I would need almost the whole thing. A substantial portion of it I would definitely need, like maybe 20 hours minimum a week. Problem is, I did their training thing, so I spent 2 hours or something going through all the training stuff. And at first, it seemed like it was good. And, you know, the first part of it was website evaluations, and that I did no problem on. I did the test for it and got like an 87 point something percent on that part. But then I got to the second part, which is actually doing the search engine uh, a quality rating, and that one I just couldn't get. I've got open the guideline manual thing here. It's like another 60 pages just on that section that I'm going to have to try to go through carefully and figure that out and see if I can get it. Because, I mean, but the thing is, they have an exam you have to do, and then even after you do the exam, that's no guarantee you'll actually get a spot. And then if you do get a spot, there's no guarantee you're going to get enough hours. So it's one of those long shot things. But I mean, it would be something coming in at least. So it's not like I'm just going to give up. But still, it's one of those ones that is like, do I really want to spend the time on this, or should I go or keep trying for something maybe a little bit more likely? I mean, I did get an interview through McDonald's because of their AI thing that you have to talk to. I really like AI for a lot of things, but I'm not sure I like it when it comes to dealing with uh, things like trying to find a job, stuff like that. I can see where there's some concerns about AI taking people's jobs because I imagine at a corporate level there used to be actual people that would do those things. But it seems like because I have prior restaurant experience, it just set me up immediately for an interview, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. All I can do is do my best and, try to look as best as I can going in. And problem is that I've always felt like you kind of have to be a lying prick, a little bit of a lying prick, to get a job and really do good at job interviews. And I am too much of an honest person, I guess. I don't have confidence, and that works against me. So I'm going to have to go in there, hype myself the fuck up, and try to put myself across as exactly the goddamn person they need to do the job without being obnoxious about it, obviously. I mean, they had like three positions open. So he's like, I get what I'm hoping I can lean into is that I'm mature and not gonna flake out on him. And I know you're not supposed to sound desperate going to an interview, but part of me wants to say, I need the work, so I'll be here. You'd think that that would be a plus for an employer. oh, this person can't afford to just walk out because they have no other source of income and no backup plan. They're going to be here to do the job because they need the job. That no, somehow intuitively that means that they don't want you. It makes no goddamn sense. It's like they only want people that don't need the job. And the more you need the job, the less they fucking want you. It seems that way sometimes. I don't know. It's like there's a Dollar General right near me, and I already put in an application there. I went in and talked to the lady, and she said that she was the manager there, and that she made the call on who got hired, I guess. But you still have to go through the corporate system online before I guess it gets sent to them. And she was saying she just wanted somebody that would do the job. And I said I could do that. So I do the application, and one of the questions is, do you have any service experience? Customer service experience. Well, I I know I should lie, but I can't lie. I don't have any direct customer service experience. Working in restaurants, I was either a prep cook or a busser and dishwasher. It's not that I didn't talk to customers, but I never worked a cash register or was a wait staff individual, and I've never had like a retail store. Maybe that's the question. Do you have any retail experience? Something like that. And I've never worked in a retail store. But I mean, it's a fucking cash register. I can put together a computer from parts I got online. I can work a goddamn cash register. I can put away inventory. When I was a prep cook, one of the jobs I had was counting and doing the inventory and then putting all of it away. And yes, that was almost 20 years ago, but I'm not completely broken down physically. I can do the fucking work. So I'm hoping that, I put in applications for a couple more positions over there. So I'm hoping that maybe one of them will go through and she'll give me a call if she's still the manager there. I guess I can go over there and ask about it. Not tomorrow, obviously, but afterwards. But again, it's like you have these places and you see they have some of the fast food places had 3, 4 positions open that they needed people for. And it's like, hire me. I can do it. Pay me enough to pay my fucking bills and to survive on, and I'll be there. Just give me a goddamn chance. But they don't want to fucking give you a chance. It's like they're looking for this mystical, magical, perfect motherfucker that they want to be there every day to do a job, but then they keep hiring these young, lazy motherfuckers that don't have any real impulse to want to work, who keep quitting. They make a little bit of money and quit. But then you walk in and you don't look the greatest, or you actually need work, and they don't want to fucking hire you. I don't know. Maybe that's not the way it actually is, and I'm just letting my negativity get the better of me. But it really feels that way sometimes, Sometimes, it's like instead of just saying, okay, this person has some of the skills we need, we can teach them the rest of the skills easily enough, and there's some maturity and a need to have a job there, that makes a good candidate. This is somebody that's going to show up every day and do their work and maybe even pick up extra hours if I need them to. This should be a good candidate, but no, doesn't seem that way. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe I'm full of shit and just being negative. What are your thoughts on this? People hiring and the way they hire people. You put in applications at places, and if you do it online, you can see that they have some of these locations have 3 or more positions open, and you put in an application, and then you get no call. Like they would rather hire some jackass right out of high school for the same amount of money too. It's not like I'm trying to ask him for a whole bunch of extra money just because I'm older and have some work experience or something. I'd be fine with, I mean, minimum wage. It would be cutting it really goddamn uh quit, close on making ends meet. But I mean, most of them were above minimum wage for the amount that they were offering. So it's like, yeah, that would work. Some of them was like 9, 10, 11, $12 an hour. And I could do part-time 30 hours a week for $12 an hour. Shit, that's uh my brain doesn't want to work. 30 times 12. I mean, that's $360 a week. Even after taxes are taken out, that's going to be 1,200 or 1,300 and something or so a month. Probably that's enough to make ends meet for me. Like, I'm not asking for a goddamn exorbitant salary or something. I just give me something that I can live on, and I'll be there. I'll do the work. I'll do more than you ask me to if needed. Just, I do not know. Do you know? Does anybody really know anything? I'll talk later. I'm just rambling at this point. Bye.